Your Country 1039 KGRT. That's Alan Jackson. And remember when.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It's time for our question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. It's going to be hopefully a good Saturday out this weekend to get out and walk around downtown. Now, for today's question, well, I think we've all had the joy of, leaving a job, sometimes voluntarily, sometimes not. But if you've ever seen somebody quit very interesting manner, yeah. Basically, that's our question of the day. Do you know someone who quit in a funny, dramatic, or grand manner? I bring this up because there's a Texas man named Jay who hired a full mariachi band to quit his job at a certain restaurant after 13 years. Yeah, he wasn't pleased with the new management, so the band played as he left. Jay wore a sombrero, tossed his apron into the fireplace, and posted, "After dedicating 13 years of my life to this company, I expected respect and appreciation. Instead, I was met with poor communication and a lack of acknowledgement for my mother's passing and an unclean work environment." So basically, he said, "I'm out of here," while a mariachi band was playing him out. Creative and fun and somewhat dramatic in there as well. So I don't know. I've left a lot of places, like I said, some voluntarily, some not. The last time I did something weird for voluntarily leaving, I think I just turned around. I was walking out at the end of the workday and said, "Later," to my coworkers in a creative manner that cannot be repeated on radio. But I actually liked that job. I have been fired in a couple of funny manners. In fact, one time I was let go, and person that was letting me go was like having a hard time with it, and I actually offered him a hug. It's like, "Do you need a hug? I'll give you a hug. You don't have to feel bad about firing me. It's okay. We kind of knew it was going to happen," that type of thing. And he got a hug. He felt better, and then I went home perfectly. But how about you? Do you know someone who has quit in a funny way, dramatic or grand manner, or have you done it yourself? Let me know your answers for our question of the day. You can call those in. You can text those in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, we are live on our social media pages as well, up on Facebook and YouTube, so you can leave your comments online as well for our question of the day. Once again, do you know someone who has quit in a funny, dramatic, or grand manner? Oh, I almost forgot. I do know someone that back in the day when we had fax machines, they did fax in their resignation, 10 minutes before their shift was supposed to start. So, that would be considered a grand manner, I think, and very dramatic at the time, I think. So once again, our question of the day, what is your answer? Do you know someone who has quit in a funny or dramatic manner? A question of the day brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Okay. Whew. Oh, I don't know if it's the wind, the dust, or anything else right here, but my nose is going nuts today. I'm going to have to go find some antihistamines for sure. But regardless, we are now exclusively up on our social media pages and asking the question, do you know someone who has quit in a funny, dramatic, or grand manner? I mean, I'm not expecting everybody to have a mariachi band play them out as they are leaving their job, but I knew that was going to get to me. Sorry about that. But I'm not expecting anybody to, quit their job with a mariachi band playing out, but that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Any interesting stories out there about people quitting their jobs or even yourself? Yeah. Let me know your answers. Call them in, text them in, 575-523-KGRT. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what's going on in and around the world. It looks like Ben and Jerry's Free Cone Day is coming. USA Today says Ben & Jerry's will be offering free ice cream cones at participating stores on Tuesday, April the 8th. Makes me wish we had a Ben & Jerry's around here. Also, speaking of ice cream, Drumstick is debuting a new peanut butter and chocolate peanut butter cones, each one featuring a center filled with peanut butter and is dipped in a chocolatey coating with cookie pieces. Interesting. Also, the University of Miami is serving a Philly cheesesteak milkshake at baseball games. Probably going to pass on that one. Warner Brothers and director Greta Gerwig are denying rumors of a sequel to Barbie. Interesting. I thought that was pretty much they were going to go ahead and do that. Now, we shall see. Let's see. Jaws is getting a nationwide theatrical re-release in August for its 50th anniversary. The classic shark thriller will also stream on Peacock in June. I would go out and watch that in the movie theaters. It's one of my most favorite scary movies when I was a kid. Let's see. Tom Holland rejected a James Bond pitch years ago, but may reconsider because the franchise is now owned by Amazon MGM. You know, I don't know about a Tom Holland James Bond. I just don't know if that would work. And finally, the IRS is making plans to cut its workforce by as much as half. Over 90,000 employees currently working for the International Revenue Service. Don't know how that would affect any returns, but if it takes them a little bit more time to remind me to give them money, I think I might be all right with that one. Once again, my friends, we are looking for answers for our question of the day because I saw this story about a guy who quit his job and had a mariachi band play him out, and I think that's actually kind of funny and cool. So have you known someone, or have you quit in a funny, dramatic, or grand manner at one of your jobs? That is our question of the day. So call them in, text them in, or leave your comments down below for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.